So let's talk about more of those opportunities with Ari Zoldan, the CEO of Quantum Media Group. He joins us from New York. So Ari, we're seeing a big focus on startups, robotics, and AI. Do you think all of this will help with job growth, or will it hurt job growth?
No, I mean, this is the 800-pound opportunity for China. Obviously, it starts with creativity. It starts with innovation. Obviously, at the end of the day, it comes down to the execution aspect of it. But this is only going to spur job growth, and I think it's going to be incredible for China, and something that I think China, for the people of China, they've been waiting for a very, very long time for this opportunity. So I think it's great.
Obviously held there in Guangzhou, the center of all that there in China. What about biotechnology? What are some of the pros and cons of genetic engineering, especially when it comes to food insecurity, climate change, health risks, some of the things that a lot of countries around the world are dealing with?
Sure. Well, it's a good question. There's a lot of sensitivities, obviously, around biotechnology, about engineering, food concerns, and there's no question there's going to be regulation. But I think what's happening in Guangzhou right now, the openness, the innovation summit, they're opening up the doors to something in China that they've never had before. So although there will be oversight, there will be regulation, but the fact that, and especially Guangzhou is opening themselves, and China's opening themselves to creativity, to innovation, to openness, is really a very, very unique opportunity.
So that being said, how are international companies with all the representatives there, the CEOs, what are they reading into what has come out so far of this forum? What are they hoping to get out of it?
Well, I mean, it starts with a conversation, right? That's where openness starts from. And then understanding China's roadmap, understanding what sectors that China is going to be focused on. Is it going to be artificial intelligence? Is it going to be biotechnology? Is it going to be big data? And I'm willing to bet it's going to be those four sectors that, without a doubt, China is going to be the world's leader in.
And obviously, China is trying to send a message as well, hosting this big forum. So do you think overall globalization is the big theme here? And what would you say will be the big takeaway?
That's a very good question. I think the answer to that is the fact that figuring out how government can and will be able to support innovation and support entrepreneurs. Look, I spend a lot of time in China speaking to corporations about building internal innovation systems and processes and really fostering that kind of creativity. And when I did it 10 and 15 years ago, people would look at me with three heads. Today, when I do it internally at these corporations, they completely get it, but more so is that they're really, really focused and very passionate about actually executing on this idea.
All right, Ari Zoldan, thank you so much for your insights.